Hey, what's up everyone? Upstart here with RyXe Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Moonlighter. So in the previous episode, it was our first time going into that Wanderer dungeon, well, the portal one, not those falling into the pits where there's the green blobs, whatever, the green lights, and then going to that. That was just like a taste of it, I guess. But anyways, that's part of the DLC, so I actually did specify on the title of the previous video that it's like in those, what is it called, brackets? I forget what it's called, the square parentheses thing, brackets, I think it's what it's called. I specified that it's from the DLC, just in case some don't know. And we were kind of weak at the time. Right now, if you pay attention to our top left hand corner, our money and our health, 3.2k health and 15 million gold. Just everything after the million, I really don't count. It's either five. It's either a whole or a half. But anyways, we were too weak. We really couldn't beat anything. If you look at the top right hand corner, you see I have a different type of weapon now. I actually do have the new weapon. Um, I'm guessing that's part of the DLC thing. And my armor is also the new armor now. So before I continue on, so yeah, we were kind of weak, and we really needed to, I really needed to go into that dungeon and grind it as much as I could so I can get all these materials I needed. So that's mainly why I like to go into the dungeons and show it off at least, even though I'm weak, and just show it off a little bit and do like a first impressions type thing there, and then I can just go on my own and just mash it out. Of course, I try not to do too much, though unfortunately I actually did a bit too much this time around, mainly because of I beat two bosses or two mini bosses of sort, um, and that's how pretty much I managed to obtain, well, not exactly that. These two like podium things here or whatever pedestals. Uh, there seems to be four of them because there's on every second floor, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Uh, Before the boss or the mini boss, there's like some type of camp of sorts with some weird dimensional creature that has three posts, three like shop thingies. One where he crafts stuff for you, but you need to have the blueprints that you need to get by fighting those mini bosses. You won't always get them, but sometimes you can get one. There's also like an alchemist post or shop thing where you can make one of the new potions for money, and I'm guessing it's just money and materials. I don't really remember because I don't use it. And there's one that asks if you want to make a portal, and that's pretty much activating these pedestals here, where you need the slime chunks, which is actually that one currency that I was talking about. Uh, that slimy, that green blob thing under when you go inside this portal dungeon here. Um, it's under the gold. It's adds it as a currency, but when you come out, actually, I don't have it here. That's because when you get out of the dungeon, you just lose it. So you have to re-earn it or re-loot it or gain it or whatever inside, and it costs. It has incrementing costs. I think the first one was 60 of that plus 120,000 gold and plus 2 unique cursed items. What I mean by that is just any unique item, but I mean any cursed item, just one of each. If it has like maybe one more than one in its stack, it's just one. But you need two unique ones, which means just two different ones with any type of curse. Um, and for the second one, it actually doubles in cost. So it would be 120 slime chunks and 240,000 gold, and the cursed items are still the same. It's just one and one. I'm guessing it would be the same for these two. It probably double in price on both fronts, the slime chunk and the money. But I'm guessing the other part is gonna stay the same. Anyways, let's go back. So also one other thing is that after I beat that second boss, which was on the 4th floor, this dude right here actually appeared. So I've been holding off on this dude as well because as I did mention that I wanted to figure out what was up with the town board here, that it has the exclamation mark but nothing's showing up. That I think that has to do with this handyman guy here. So I searched it up on the wiki, and it showed that it just said that on the next day after entering the Wanderer dungeon, it would this guy would appear, and the shop upgrade would be available. And that's basically all I did. I looked into. I didn't really look into anything else, so I have no clue what this dude's about. He just appeared, and I'm like, now I have two exclamation marks to deal with, or like important. This thing's here, and then this guy. So you know what? This is where I decided to that I should start up the episode. So also, it's been a week. We left off on the 6th. Now it's the 13th. So I also did another investment with the banker. There's something else. There's something I want to clear up with that real quick, and that is I was saying that your increase. Well, at least I thought. Um, let's say on the first day you get 2 increases, and then the next 3 days you get 3 decreases, and then last day you get an increase because it'd probably be 3 and 3 more than likely. That's not the problem. The problem is that your money, you don't lose as much as you'd think, or you wouldn't gain as much as you'd think. So if on the first day you get a 20% increase, that's what you're gonna get if you take it out on that day, right? You get the 20% on top with the money you put. But if the next day it changes to maybe 10%, it's gonna go down. The money you're gonna get back is gonna go down because it's only for that day that you get whatever profit or loss if it's at a loss. So if you wait to the last day and see if you get something better, maybe let's say 50% increase, then you just get a 50%. You wouldn't get like a plus this, minus this, minus this, minus this, then plus that. No, so it's just on top of your investment. That was one of the things that I figured out on my own as well. I'm like, wait, hold on, wait. I'm like, on one day I had gotten a 29%, and I was at 14 million and a little extra change. I was like, okay, 14 million. But then it went down on the next day, but it said it was still an increase at 5%. And I was like, and I was back at 11 million with like 50k or half a million. And I'm like, that's not right. And I'm like, oh, it just clicked on it just came to me like that. It clicked, and I'm like, oh, okay, and I understood. And I'm like, okay, so the next day is gonna be an increase, and then I'll check it out. It increased 28%, so it wasn't that bad. I lost 1%, but it was not that bad. So I still got the 14 million like and some change. Um, but yeah, that's kind of, I think that's the last thing to figure out about the interest and the banking system. So anyways, yeah, I had invested my 11 million, got 14 million back, and that's why I have 15 million gold at the moment. Okay, so armor. Now let's go to the armor. So I'm currently at tier 3 for the helmet. I'm at tier 1 for the chest plate. I was trying to see if it moved on the top right hand corner, the name. It doesn't seem to increase. It just says composite armor chest plate, and it doesn't even move. Oh, it moves so slowly that you can't even tell. Okay. And then the boots, I'm at tier 3 as well. So for these 3 actually, starting with the first one, I just made the armor helmet was the first piece of armor that I made. Then I made the weapon, but I'll go on to that in a second. Then I made the boots, and I got to upgrade the boots, the helmet and the boots up to tier 3 like fastest. Just this day I made the chest plate, because that carbon, what is it called? Carbon fiber plate. It's just so hard to come by. At least for me, it just drops so rarely that I have not been able to make this even up to tier 3 as well. Because if I were able to get a lot of the carbon fiber plates, I would be up to tier 3 on all of them. Though that's where I'd be stuck. And you'd like, okay, why? Because there's an extra piece here, dimensional suit fabric, that hasn't even appeared yet. And then here has dimensional suit fabric as well, plus light power crystal. And then the third ingredient is just the previous piece of armor. And then here it also needs the dimensional suit fabric. Right here is dimensional suit fabric and shock absorbed material. And then over here is the fabric again, and then the fabric again. So I figured that that was over here, because I was looking through the tabs and I saw that 2 pieces of items were on the wish list. Here's another one, but that's not wish listed yet because I can't, because it's still grayed out on the recipe thing. And then here's another one. That's probably the shock absorb material or something. So there's 4 items here that I need to continue crafting further from the like to the 4th and 5th tier. So I'm pretty much stuck. They actually don't appear in here either. So it's mainly weapons, the new weapons, and then here's the list of items that we're getting, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is like weapons. These are the weapons that I'd be making. Yeah, right there, Ragnarok. Big sword, 1, 2, and 3, and then that's pretty much it. Everything else is basically weapons. And then this is a staff, a blueprint that I found after defeating one of the bosses, mini bosses. And then after I made the staff spear with that one guy, dimensional creature guy, at the camp, which actually doesn't cost money. It costs slime chunks to make. The bone sword, which I had been getting previously, that I had got so excited because it's 3.5k damage, but that's crap. That's false. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Some rings, blah blah blah. So that's basically it. And then just one last thing. This, I need this to make the bow. So that's why I haven't made the bow yet. I only have the sword, the armor, and my bow is still from the tech dungeon. Because I didn't know how the hell to get that thing, and I had to Google it as well. I found out that you need to kill that one ghost creature that we could never kill previously, and I had to figure. I'm like, I just don't know how to do it, so I had to look for it. Apparently, you have to dodge roll when it comes at you. You have to dodge roll through it, and you stun it for some reason, and that's how you pretty much get to kill it. Hadn't figured that out on my own. I couldn't do it, so I had to do that. So I haven't seen it in the Wanderer dungeon portal. I haven't seen it in there. I only ever saw it like when you're going into the other regular dungeons, and you would go into the Wanderer dungeon part. If you find it in one of the rooms. I've only ever seen it in there, so I may have to dungeon dive into those if I can't find it anywhere else, because I need it so I can make the bow at the very least. Anyways, so now back to the exclamation mark. So here's the guy. Here's a guy. He's been here almost a week. He's been here for like 5 days now, because he appeared on the 7th day, because we had gone. I think on the 6th day we went into the dungeon. Or the 5th day, I don't know, one of these 2 days. And then he appeared on the next day. I had just searched it up, and then I'm like, oh. When I read that it just needed to wait, go into a dungeon and wait till the next day, I checked it out, and yeah, boom, there it was. Anyways, let's get the shop upgrade, right? So that was a lot of talking. Hi, Will. That new portal has brought a lot of new visitors. Will you be interested in a new shop improvement? This one will allow customers to offer artifact trades, but it will also add new decorations and even a strange gadget that helps cleaning your shop. So it says Anne. I don't know. I don't know why a lot of people use and, or there's a lot of uses of and that I feel are inappropriate because it's either a or and. It's not either or. It's one or the other. It's either or, not. You can't say they both work. No. Anyways, so yeah, this was something on the list as well. A Roomba. What do you say? 500k. So the price, it was kind of weird because it had a price of 500k and then it had something else like after that said 2.5 million, and I didn't understand. But anyways, price is 500k. I can start working if you bring me 500k gold. Can we call it a deal? They're supposed to. I'm guessing there should be a period there. You will love it for sure. And there it is. The best shop you can have in Renoka. Still not changing outside, you think? Dimensional technology has helped us change it inside, but not outside. It's all about keeping the old Renoka style for the tourists. I think there should be an O there as well. The Roomba! So I have a feeling that this thing doesn't even work for anything. And it's just there to push around. Maybe. So my sale box is over here now. It's no longer over here. Yeah, because I think they needed to make it so you can have access to that storage right there. So do I have? Ooh, they changed the look on these things. Okay, that's nice. I actually thought that this one was unique to this side. Wait, was that there all the time? I don't remember seeing that, like having a chest there previously. Was there something there before? I don't remember. But anyway, so we still have our 5 chests here, plus our personal chest. And we have now an extra chest. And it's good to have because I've been running out of space. I've just been having, look, this is full. That's almost full. I know I'm keeping a lot of crap, but I'm a hoarder, so that's what I do. That's full. That's full. And that's almost full. And I think, does my mimic still have stuff? Maybe, maybe not. I can't remember. Friend! Oh no, you don't have anything, okay. So, we have extra decoration spots, right? Where are they? Okay, okay, I see them. So we have our, I'm guessing our 4 here, right? There's 2, there's 3, 4, and I'm guessing that's it. There's 2 here, and I see the other 2 on the other extreme of the shop here, and then I see the 2 in the back, right there, and that one. So we get 2 extra decoration slots or spots on the wall, and we still just keep the 4 on the counter. I can't really tell. Has this changed much here? Because these are the showcases for sure, but I only had 4, and now I still only have 4. But But why do they have to separate them? I'm like, they were 2 over here and 2 on the other side in the back, and they were together, so I could do it like I didn't have to do it individually, and now I have to do it individually, which kind of sucks. And I had a table with 4. I had 2 tables with 4 somewhere in the middle, and then I had 2 tables with 2 somewhere in the middle as well. I mean, well, never mind. These 4 were this table, the 2x2 tables were here and over there, and then the 2 showcases in the back, 2 there, and then 2 over there, and they were a 1x2 table somewhere right here in the middle on both sides, 1 and 1. So it will be 2 slots and 2 slots over there. And then I had the 1 here and the 1 here. So they basically just reorganized the shop's showcases and the tables. So they just combined the ones that was 1x2 here plus that one over there. No, they did add. I think they did add 2 slots. So they probably did add 2 slots. Cause I think they were. I had all these full, and then there's 2 empty slots here. Okay, I guess I just don't like how the showcases are though. They should have put the showcases by 2, like 2 and 2 at here in the middle. 4 there, a table of 4 here, and the showcase is 2 and 2 right here. Anyways, whatever. Let's talk to that one dude outside. Hi, I suppose you must be Mr. Will. Am I right? Dimensional Watcher sent me to make you an incredible offer. To express its compromise with Renoka's union to the ICT, we have designated an agent to open a stall here. We will trade with you objects from other dimensions that will most certainly be of use to enhance your equipment. Ah, so that's probably what we're going to get what we need. And help close that peculiar portal. Needless to say, he'll offer items you won't find anywhere else. Yeah, kind of figured. Wouldn't those come in handy? It will only cost you 300k. What do you say? I have the money. Sure, go ahead. Fantastic! You won't be disappointed, I promise. Our representative will open a little stand in Renoka. Make sure to pay him a visit. Alright, so I'm guessing that's where we're gonna get those items we need, because it was from the ICT tab, so yeah. There he is. And I didn't expect him to get him so soon though. Dear Rat Scholar. What? Rat Scaler? Rat Scaler? What? This town still uses dead organic matter for housing. Ha! Ha! That's funny, the wood. Oi, what do you want, Top Fur? Who am I? Just a disgruntled Sharpclaw. Wondering why he is. I've heard that name before, Sharpclaw. From a old game. For those who know, Nintendo GameCube. What is it called? Star Fox Adventures, Sharpclaws. Anyways, I don't know why. I don't know why that brought back memories of that. Now, thinking about it now, I don't even know if that's what they're called, but I think they were called that, Sharpclaws. Anyways, wondering why he is here. Oh, he's. Who am I? Just a disgruntled Sharpclaw wondering why he's here. The Watchers shipped me to the. They shipped him to this backwater town to rep the ICT. The Interdimensional Commerce Treaty is. That's why it's called ICT, not DCT. If you were unawares, it is the process of allowing interdimensional trade and travel. We can't open the dimensional lanes till that portal is closed, though. So for now, I am here to begin the Haggle Initiative. To receive new artifacts, you must offer artifacts of equal value. I will then decide if the trade is of worth. So please stop wasting my time. Put something up or leave me be. ICT trader. So that's one of the things I need. Ghost in a bottle. Dimensional suit fabric apparently. I thought it looked different. It looked more like this rather than what it is there. Oh, what? It wants me to use seeds. How am I going to get more of those seeds though? Do I have to buy them? And then I have the skulls. I can get those. But what about the seeds? Books. I can get those. I can get those. Those. Yeah, I can get all that. Yeah. What is this? Glass? I think it was resistant glass. And obsidian rock. Yeah. So I have everything to. I can get everything. But what's this? Do I have to buy them? That's gonna be expensive. And here's the light crystal thing. Okay. I don't have many of those, but apparently I can use that. Alright, so this is one of the things I need. This fabric here is one of the things I need. Wait, why does it have numbers? Why does it say 3323 3322? Does it mean because there's only 2 types of options for trade? 3 types of options to trade right there? Or is it his limit in his inventory that he's carrying? Anyways, I need to figure. I'm gonna have to work on that on my own. I'm probably gonna have to buy these for reals. Even if I would have not sold the one because I had gotten 3 from the boss, I still wouldn't have reached. I still wouldn't have had enough. Anyways, I'm gonna deal with that on my own. I think that's all he's got. I don't think there's anything else to deal with this person. No right, nope, no right trigger, no left right trigger, no right button, no left button. No. Okay, so none of that. So is this gonna clear up now? I hate seeing that there. No, it's probably gonna stay there. It's gonna piss me off for sure. Okay, so that's about it now. There really wasn't much going on in this episode. Mainly just me explaining a lot of things that I had been that I have been doing, and like the equipment making, explaining some things that I had to figure out on my own, some things that I actually had to look up because I just couldn't figure it out, and I was just pulling my hair out. So yeah. Oh yeah, just one quick thing over here: the enhancements for each of these pieces. No enhancements. So oh yeah, there's this as well. I saw that and I forgot all about it until I just saw it right now. So there's 3 separate types of upgrades per your equipment. So instead of having 3 different types of equipment you can make, you can just enchant it whichever way you want. I haven't tried it, I haven't tested it out, so I don't know if I guess I'll just test it out right now. Sure. So I don't know if you have to choose one or you can get all 3. I highly doubt you can get all 3. I have a feeling it's just choose one and that's it. So here's the first one. You get an increase in health, you get an increase in the defense, but you get a decrease in the speed. It's a little bit, it's not much. But then there's this next one over here, which is a more health oriented. So you don't get that. You don't get a speed. Well, not speed, not more health oriented. It's just more. You don't lose anything. You just don't get that extra health here because you get extra health at the penalty of a little bit of speed. But right here, you just get the health. Blah blah blah. Your defense is all good, but you don't lose speed. This next one is a little more compromising because you gain some speed a little bit, but you lose some defense. And the health on both of these are the same, just that there's a little loss in defense for speed, and then here you just get a loss of speed for more health. It's not even 100 extra. It's like 60 extra health for a little bit more than 60, but yeah, for some speed. I don't know if that's worth it. I'd probably go for the more balanced one, but I have a feeling that probably just going full defense because defense still it's just still always so scarce. Anyways, same with these other ones. The ratios are probably a little bit different, but the amounts or whatever. So that's that. So I want to go with. I don't really want to lose health, speed, but getting more health is probably nice. Just real quick before anything else, I have 166 on speed. I lose speed because of this amulet here, and I already have low defense again. So I think I'd rather keep as much defense as I possibly can. So I'm gonna go with this balance, this in between thing. Not too much health, not losing any speed. Not a little bit extra speed for a loss of defense. We're gonna go with this one, right? 200k. There you go. So we figured it out. You can't choose all 3. You can only choose one. See, I already chose one. I don't really want to waste more money on this because I actually want to increase get my armor up to its max level. So I'm not going to put any enchantments until I have the last level of weaponry or armor. So yeah, that's gonna stick to that. I don't want to waste materials, even though I have plenty of materials. I'm a hoarder. I don't like to use things that I don't need to use. I just like to keep them there as decoration or something. Eventually they'll come up. That's like every hoarder's like main phrase or main thing to say. You don't know when you'll need it. You may need it later. You never need it, but it's still there. So, anyways, yeah, this episode's gonna be for some a little bit boring. There's not a lot of action going on, really, hardly any, if any. So we pretty much just did an upgrade to our shop. I'm guessing it's shop upgrade 5 because this one over here is 4. 4, so I'm guessing it's the 5th upgrade. So we got the upgrade to that. We got 2 extra decoration spots, an extra chest, storage chest, and we got 2 extra slots or table slots, whatever, for selling stuff. We have this dealer over here now from the ICT, pretty much just to sell us or trade us items to complete our crafting, our upgrading of equipment and or armor and weapons. And that's that. I just pretty much explained a little bit about the banker again because I needed to correct myself, and about the portal dungeon, the portals or the checkpoints. I could call them checkpoints, right? Where you have to you create or craft a portal on every second floor. You get a chance to do that, and you don't have to. You don't have to do it, but it's obviously more convenient because there's like 10 floors, like I said. Or did I say it? I don't remember, but there's like 10 floors. So anyways, yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode. In the next one, hopefully I have all the equipment. All my equipment maxed out in tiers and enhancements, so that we can just try and take on the entirety of the Wanderer dungeon. If not, we'll maybe split it in 2 episodes or something, because we may have to go all the way, or as much as we can, up to the 8th floor maybe, and then come back so we can be a little bit more prepared for the boss. So anyways, yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that like button if you liked the episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.